Hey friends, it's Drea. I am excited today because I'm finally going to be playing with the Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics. Is it just me, or does it seem like so many companies are coming out with Zodiac themed things this year? Like, this has got to be like the third Zodiac palette from a different company, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, I'm super excited because I love BH Cosmetics. If you follow my channel, you know that. I am in love with their eyeshadows. They're one of my favorite brands for eyeshadow. And this is going to be a first impression on this palette. I'm super excited. I've swatched only a couple colors so far. I kind of wanted to do something around my sign, which is Scorpio, which is this shade right here. But then at the same time, like, I'm kind of really feeling greens today. Like, I'm wearing green. I picked up these green rings from H&M the other day, and I'm just like kind of feeling green. So I think we might do green today, and I might do Scorpio another day. Like, I'm actually really feeling it. So let me zoom in. I've already done all my base makeup because I just really want this to be about the eyeshadow, but all the products will be down in the description bar in case you're wondering about anything on my face. And of course, I also don't know about these shadows. Like, I don't know if they're just gonna have a ton of fallout, so I am wearing some powder to catch it in case I need to. We're gonna go in first with this shade right here, which is kind of like this pinky mauvey shade, and I'm gonna do that as my transition shade. I'm just tapping off my brush like I always do. I'm going in with this Beauty Junkies Pro Tapered Blending Brush. I'm gonna put that just kind of above the crease. Of course, my eyes are already primed, MAC Painterly, and I set it with just like a cream eyeshadow. That's like really pink, actually. I mean, what do I expect? It is a pink shadow, but there's no like cream colored shadow in this palette. And also there's like a big old highlighter in the middle, which I'm super excited about because I'm going to put that on my face for sure. BH Cosmetics eyeshadows are so good. Like, look already how well that blends. I kind of really want to do a halo eye with green on the outsides, and then like maybe like this Taurus shade I think would be really pretty in the middle. Don't you think? Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. That's what I need. I need a MAC 242. Come at me, 242. Okay, I'm going to use a MAC 242 to do this halo. I'm going to use Sagittarius, which is that bright green. And I'm going to put that on the inner and outer kind of third. It's so intense. Like, that's just a regular primer underneath. It's not like there's no glitter glue or anything. Oh, that's so intense. Like, I say like in a good way. Like, oh yeah. This is so pretty. So I'm really just placing it, but then when I come up to my crease, like, I want to make sure that it's getting kind of into the crease. So that's when I'm just going to kind of like swipe my brush a little bit. I guess, I mean, I kind of will blend it out. It could be like a cut crease halo, but no, I'll probably end up blending it out. I'm just going to take like a pinched blending brush. This one is from Beauty Junkies. And I'm going to go into this color right here. This kind of like tan beigey brown. And I want to lighten it up, so I'm really tapping that off. And I just want to kind of see if this will blend out at all. I might need to actually blend with that green color too. I'm thinking I probably do. Yeah, this isn't really doing anything. Okay, so I'm actually going to just grab some of that green on this brush. And again, though, I'm really tapping it off just because I want to blend this out just so it doesn't look like a really harsh cut crease. I want it to be a halo eye, but I want it to be, you know, a little soft. So just that exact same Sagittarius color, just really, like, I can't stress enough. You don't want to have a huge green mess all through your crease and all over your eye. So just tap that brush off quite a bit because you can always add more. And maybe I'm just gonna kind of try to like wing it out just the slightest amount on the edge there. All right, so that actually is only like 2 eyeshadows on my eyes right now. It's really just that pink and Sagittarius, like blended out, and I kind of like it. This is all about the placement and the blending more so than about adding a ton of different shadows. Like I could probably blend this even a little bit more, and I probably will just off camera, but do you see how it's kind of like winged out slightly? Just the slightest amount, and then blended into that pinkiness. I feel like I really like that. Like I don't feel like I need to do a whole lot more here except just put the halo color in the middle, which, you know, this is kind of like just Christmas morning. Like honestly, I'm looking at all these going, there's so many different possibilities here. Like wouldn't that be nice? Like Aquarius, that looks like it's a duochrome. But I'm really kind of leaning towards Taurus. I think it's going to be the prettiest. But there's so many different possibilities. But I think I'm going to go with Taurus and just use that same 242, just use the other side of it. And let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so the trick here, because it's such a different color, so you really want to blend, like place it and then blend it kind of outward. You don't want it to look like stark contrast, you know, because it is kind of a stark contrast, those 2 colors. I'm also wiping off this brush in between, grabbing a little bit more shadow and then going over kind of into the edges, because I want to blend it, but I don't want to continually go over it with that mixed color on here, because I feel like that is just going to muddy everything a little too much. So I'm just blending and then wiping it off and then going back and blending. Okay, I'm actually going to do one more thing. I just decided that I'm going to go into Aries, which is the more kind of bluish green. And we're going to take that, again, I just keep wiping this off. I'm going to take that on the same MAC 242, and I'm just going to kind of add it just a little bit to just directly like around the halo there. Let's give it a little bit more dimension with that 3rd color, I feel like. Maybe it's just me and maybe I'm just like, let's try a whole bunch of colors and it really doesn't make a difference, but I feel like it makes a little bit of a difference. I feel like I knew I was gonna like this palette, but I didn't think I was gonna be as impressed as I think I am impressed with this. Like these shadows are beautiful. And there was a ton of fallout though, like a ton. So before I do anything else, I'm just gonna grab some powder on a brush and wipe that away. All right, obviously incredibly dramatic makeup, but I think this palette kind of warrants that, I guess. Don't get blurry, camera. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Sagittarius on that blender brush again, and I'm just gonna kind of swipe it under the eye. A little like, who cares, whatever. I feel like my under eye lines are so pronounced today. I don't know why. I don't know why. I feel like the desert right there. All right. And then I'm going to take a pencil brush and we're going to go back into the one I used in the middle. Which one was that? Taurus? Where are you? Why can't I find them? Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm going to take that pencil brush, a little bit of that Taurus shade, and we're going to put that in the inner. Is it even showing up? What's going on here? I feel like that's not even really showing up all that much. In the inner third? It's not really doing anything. Okay, we gotta change gears here, I think. Maybe Gemini. It's more of a silver. Maybe it's this brush, to be honest. It's not really doing anything. How come it's not showing up? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I did this in a recent tutorial too, and I really liked it. We're going to grab a Stila Glitter and Glow. This is in the shade Diamond Dust. Now, you can use glitter. You can try to maybe like wet those if you just want to stick with that palette. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna put it like right there and a little bit on the inner corner as well. For bronzer, I'm going to use Bare Minerals Invisible Bronze in medium. This has been my favorite bronzer lately. I freaking love it. It's so pretty. I wish I had somewhere to go. Like, I really literally have nowhere to go today. I'm literally just filming this tutorial, but I'm feeling this green glitteriness. I think it's really, really pretty. This palette, like, this is a first impressions, and let me know how many more tutorials you want me to do with this. I could do one for every Zodiac if you want. I mean, I know like ShanXO has had that series on her channel for a while, and I'm sure that's not an original idea with a Zodiac palette, but who cares? If you want me to, I can. I think I probably will go for Scorpio next time just because that's my sign, but and also we're approaching Scorpio season too. I'm putting on Exposed Amazonian Clay blush all over. But yeah, I'm super impressed with these so far. Like, I think they're gorgeous. I didn't really use the mattes all that much. Really just that one, but it did blend really nicely. And now, we're gonna try this highlight and see how it works. So I just grabbed like a trusty old highlighter brush. Okay. Yeah, whoa. I think I just put like a moon on my face. That's really pretty, actually. That's intense. I mean, I wouldn't really expect anything less. You'd want to be glowing with that Zodiac palette, I think. We'll just blend that out a little bit with my powder brush. So pretty. Okay. Lastly, lipstick. I wanted to use this in another tutorial today and it didn't match, so I'm going to use it now. This is Dead Roses from Anastasia. This is a matte lipstick. Yes, I like it. You know where I'm going after this? I get a freaking rotisserie chicken from the grocery store. That's my night. Alright, there is the Sagittarius look. I mean, I was just inspired, like I said, by these rings, by my shirt, just to do some green. I've always loved green, but I don't do it a lot, and I'm really glad I tried it today. So definitely give me ideas what you would like to see with this palette. I could do like 2 looks 1 palette or 4 looks 1 palette, maybe do them like kind of all in one, or I could do one tutorial for each sign. Maybe you want your own tutorial for your own sign. Let me know what sign you are down below, because I know a lot of you, so it'd be fun to kind of go through the comments and be like, oh, this person is this. Anyways, that is it for today. I hope that you really enjoyed this. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you're speaking kindly to yourself. I have lots of hopes and dreams for you guys, honestly. I wish you all happiness all the time. I wish us all happiness and no stress all the time. Unfortunately, that is not the way of the world, is it? But that's it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.